All right, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. We'll pop out the chat. Okay, and let's see. There we go. Let's see where I'm at now. Okay, we're back. Looks like I screwed that up royally, huh? Now, let's see if we can get Fran in here again. I don't know, guys. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I messed up somehow. I guess when I reset everything, let's see if Fran can come back in and see if we hear her or if I hear her. Did you guys were hearing her? Yeah, I hope so. So you guys were hearing her and I didn't hear things. So I guess Vanessa's problem wasn't Vanessa's problem. Although, guys, you should have been able to hear Vanessa off of her computer if hers was working. No, no problem. Let me send you the new link, Vanessa. I think I remember it. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get to that. Let me try and send you the new link and see if I can get you in. I think this is your... Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that was the right address to get you back in and see if it wasn't just my computer. No, you didn't mess me up. I messed myself up. Okay, here we go. There's the link, Fran. See if you can get in and see if I can hear you this time. I don't know. I have the feeling that my computer has gremlins or something. Yay, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Hallelujah.
What was wrong?
I have no clue.
You just had to start another channel.
I have no idea what I did. Well, I went back and I hit reset everything. And so I must have punched something wrong. I don't know.
I'm trying to pull Kimmy in here.
Okay.
And, she just I can't say she's being stubborn because there's not a stubborn bone in her body. I love my Kimmy.
So,
Hello, Arlene.
uh,
Vanessa can't even get on YouTube. I wonder
that,
why. What's happening with YouTube?
I don't know. I I I don't know what's going on. I really don't because this is crazy.
Good, Kimmy's gonna come on. Thank goodness. She says let her get some tea.
All right.
Kitty's Creations. Hello. Hey, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. I don't know what the hell it is, guys. I am, hi, cats.
Hey,
Um,
I cats.
it's
Sorry.
actually
I
pronounced,
know it's e-cats.
so you're just trying to be a pain in the butt.
And is it working?
Yeah, it is.
Good. Oh, mercy.
Okay, so I don't know how much you guys heard or didn't hear or whatever. Anyway, I have cut this stone, and I don't know if I'm going to get it to flash or not, but we're gonna. Uh, I know this. Okay, there it is.
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. I
Yeah.
love blue.
So that's got a nice blue flash. I still have to do the final polish on this, but this has gone through the uh, all six wheels, and that's what it looks like. Oh yeah, now you can see it,
Yes.
that blue flash. So for my first time cutting this stone, I think we did all right, guys. I think we found the color and didn't
And
lose it.
what'd you say that is? What
This is labradite.
labradite? Well, that is pretty.
So, Fran, I made you something yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yep. And everybody said earlier that I needed to wait till you got on because they all wanted to hear your reaction to it.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
you
Oh my
said
goodness, I got butterflies.
that you wanted a piece of my jewelry.
Yes,
So
I am. I was saving my pennies.
I hope you like it.
Well, you know I will, whatever it may be.
This is it.
Oh my goodness. Sandy made that for me. Yes. It ain't gonna fit you. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, Sandy, that is wonderful. No, well,
So
no.
I know you said you wanted copper, and so I just made you a copper bracelet.
That is oh, that will help my arthritis. I know it will.
I hope it's not too big.
I don't imagine it would be. No, that would be probably just about right. Oh goodness, Darlene loves it too. She says, "I hope that fit me."
Yeah. Well, I was trying out fold forming because I want to teach you guys how to do this. And so I was just sort of goofing around, and this is what the goofing around came out with.
Oh my goodness. Well, okay. That is beautiful, Sandy. I love it. I love it. I appreciate that so much.
Alrighty.
I got an original.
You got an original, and it is
Oh my goodness. I love you. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Kent got the lawnmower started. Can you
I
guys
love
hear?
And I bet the grass don't even need
Oh my
cutting, does it?
that was gorgeous, Sandy.
Hey, Kelly.
lawnmower. Hey, Kelly.
Show it again, honey. It was gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Okay. Now, oh, geez.
Isn't that beautiful?
That's for me, right?
I don't think so.
Is that for Mama?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
It sure is.
That is
And you know,
gorgeous.
it looks Native American too, don't it?
It does.
It really does with that copper and turquoise.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Sandy, that's gorgeous.
Thank you.
You know, the problem with your pieces, Sandy, is I want one so bad, but I can't afford it because they bid up so high.
I know. Well,
But that's to her benefit, really.
Oh,
I
it is. It is.
have done this in the past, and I'm going to start it up again. I'm going to do some less expensive pieces, and I'm going to auction them off right after I make them.
Oh,
Ah.
that's
So you're going
sweet. That's so sweet.
to
Yeah.
Don't tell
watch
Kim
live,
Webster.
and then well, anybody that has gotten one of my pieces won't be able to bid.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Only for the people that haven't bought one of my
I
pieces,
was going to say now, bought, right?
so
So I
that
can still bid.
yeah.
Mama.
Sorry, y'all. I'm getting greedy. Hey, Bianca.
Somehow I think you get everything you want, Mama.
And thank
So,
you, Pamela. I
so
think she did a wonderful job on that.
thank you. At least it'll give the people that haven't gotten a piece of my jewelry an opportunity to bid, and it usually doesn't go up so high when you know some of the people aren't in there. So it'll be just
Right.
people that have not gotten one of my pieces of jewelry.
I
So
love that idea, Sandy.
That is a great idea,
I love
Sandy.
that idea, and I thank you for that idea because
you're
I think that's the
Well,
only way I'm ever going to get one.
well, that shows you that Sandy is thinking about the people.
Isn't that the truth?
Yes.
well, I don't
She's
have
got a heart of gold.
you guys. You know, I don't have anything without you guys. So
Oh,
I really appreciate you. You know, I
well,
just
I can't begin to tell you, Sandy, how much you've given me since I've been able to watch you make jewelry
Hello,
and
Robert.
get to know you because we're just getting to know each other. And it's just, I sit here like this.
like
Wow.
watching a train wreck.
No, it's so fascinating because
I
it's like
think most of the people on here is like that,
it's
Kelly.
so fascinating.
It is. Um, Kimmy, I thought you were going to come in here. Are you having to go to China to get that tea? Oh, now that was mean in me. I'm sorry.
No, she didn't take it that way, Mama.
Erase that.
She didn't take it that way. She's probably laughing. You probably made her pee herself. Now she has to go to the bathroom and wash up. Thanks,
Oh
Mama.
my goodness.
Mama, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this bolo tie for Darlene, and the next time that she orders something from me or wins something on auction, I'm gonna send this to her.
What?
This bolo tie.
Well, you got to hold it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take it out.
Let me click over on you. There you go. Now you're up.
Oh no, I don't know if I want to be seen like that.
Well, you're being seen. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that is.
Wow.
She
That's
will, she will love that.
Oh yeah. See, it goes.
Yes.
It's got some wear on it, so I didn't want a little bit of wear. I didn't want to sell it. So
Oh, do you know what? Darlene won't care about
No,
that. It'll just
won't.
make it that much precious to
well,
her.
she was talking about how she loved bolo ties, and I was like, I've got one right here that's gorgeous, and I'm gonna send it to her.
Well, that will make her day.
Well,
Oh, come on, Kimmy.
I
Thank
love her.
Hello, Roberta.
Hi, guys. So anyway, back to the stone, guys.
Yep.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard this before, but we weighed it out before I started cutting it. It was 53.5 carats. It now is 28.8 carats. So I lost almost half of the stone in
Oh,
cutting
my
it.
goodness.
But you can
Yeah,
still use the other parts, right?
no, it's ground away.
Oh, you could.
Oh,
Oh, so
my
you ground
goodness.
it.
See, it started out looking something like this.
Okay. Okay. Now, if you were to cut that, Sandy, it being labradorite, would it get blue?
It is blue.
But it would get more blue if it were faceted, right? It would be the darker blue.
No, this blue
Wait,
is,
you can see the blue in it now.
see that blue in it?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's got some dark blue
Okay.
veins or whatever
I
you call them.
I still have to put a final polish on this, but this is the color of the stone no matter how you cut it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This is going to be the color of the stone. So
Now, could you be a stone cutter too if you wanted?
I think I am.
I mean, as far as faceting and all of that.
If I learned it, probably, but that's where I just said quit.
Okay, so you don't cut them. Okay.
I don't facet them.
Yeah, you don't facet them.
I can
I have no idea what y'all talking about, faceting them.
like a diamond is faceted. Okay.
But what is faceted? I mean,
It's the little cuts in a stone that the light catches to make them tiny.
okay. Now I understand.
That stone is faceted. Can you see?
Gotcha. I can see the different marks on it.
Chips on it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, there we go. See, it's got that's called a window on the top, and then
Yeah.
you facets around it.
Oh, okay. Learn something new every day.
Where this stone is called a cabochon.
I wish I knew all of that.
Well, a cabochon would be rounded, Mama.
This is a cabochon because it doesn't have any facets on it.
Okay.
So this is what I cut. I cut the cabochons and I do the inlay. So no, I got to that point where it was like the next step would be learn how to facet, and I just I said no. It was easier for me to buy faceted stones than to cut them.
Well, if you don't love it, then don't do it.
Yeah,
I imagine it's more time consuming too.
it is.
Joy.
And there's a lot of math involved in it, which I'm good in math, but I just didn't want to put the brain power into it.
I can't imagine how you would be able to get it so even on all sides, and I'm sure that's where the math comes into it.
Yeah,
But that would just be too difficult for me. You know what I mean?
I mean, and at the time I was, 30 years younger, and I could have learned it, but I just chose not to. I chose that I had the skills that I wanted that satisfied me. And actually, I think at that point in time, I went on to teach myself how to work in gold.
So you taught, you're self-taught.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, it satisfies all of us too, Sandy.
Absolutely.
So
they didn't have YouTube back in the dark ages.
Hey,
back in my time, they didn't even have computers.
No, when I was growing up, we didn't have computers. There were no laptops or anything. In fact, if you couldn't even take a calculator, an add subtract calculator to school, we had to use a slide rule.
I was gonna
Oh
say
wow.
we didn't have calculators either.
Yeah.
We had to use brain power.
Yep.
Well, there was calculators when I went to school, but you couldn't bring them to school. You couldn't use them in school.
Well, we might have had some, but I don't remember ever seeing one
Well,
growing up.
I worked for Sandia Labs in Albuquerque, which is a research and development for the government. It was a top security job. And they had a computer there. It was called a supercomputer. And guys, the computer in this phone right here is more powerful than the supercomputer back in the 1970s.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Took a whole room.
Yes. The first ones did.
Yeah, they did. They were
First ones
huge.
did take a whole room and about 12 people to program them.
Yeah.
And it had a raised floor so that the air conditioning could get underneath the machines because the machines would get so hot. Yeah. Hey Raven, how are you doing?
Where's Kenny?
And let's see. Who
Party
was
line.
in that? Raven. I remember the party line too.
You had to listen for you.
Hey, we had fun listening in on others.
Oh yeah. I think we started out with a 4-party line, and then we got really, uptown, and we had a 2-party line.
Yes.
I remember that party line. It cost money, and I was always warned if I ever did it, boy, I'd be in trouble.
And good old days.
No, this was back when the party line was all you could get.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is not a party line.
No, it was just a phone program where you could call and talk to other people your age. It was for teenagers.
No, that's not what we're talking about at all.
Oh.
No.
Okay, sorry.
Kelly's young.
I am 51 this year.
Oh my goodness, you are still a baby.
I'm 51 this year.
But Kelly, a party line was where they hooked up 4 different telephones from 4 different customers, all on one line, had the same number.
Yeah.
Oh, so you had to take turns and stuff.
Yes, if you picked up the phone and somebody else was talking, you either hung up or you eavesdropped.
Yeah. Yeah, and you would have each household would have a different ring.
Oh.
2 longs and a short, or 3 shorts, or 2 shorts and a long, or something like that.
My aunt tried to tell me a story back in the 90s about this, and now I understand. So now I can call her and tell her that the story she tried to tell me 30 years ago, I finally understand.
Party line. We were partying.
I liked Kelly's idea of a party line better.
Yeah.
No, it was just a number that you called, and it would be like 20 or 30 teenagers on the phone, right? And you had to pay so much per minute to do it.
Oh.
And it was just a way for teenagers to talk to other teenagers. But then it got really bad because then pedophiles and stuff were getting in there. And yeah, so
that's like the one. That's like the ones now that says, "Come on and talk to me."
Mama, don't.
I can't even talk sexy.
Mama, don't even do that, Mama. That is sacrilegious. Don't.
I know it.
I can tell how old people are by, just saying stuff like that. Do you remember a party line? And, what was your ring? And then if they ring, Kelly just said, oh, well, she's a lot younger than we are.
Right.
All right. So am I not part of the party then?
No,
you are.
You are very much part of the party, honey. Don't worry.
I'll give you 2 rings.
Yeah.
How many rings are you? How many rings are
I'm
you, Mama?
one.
Sandy, are you 3 rings?
Well, wait a minute.
Must be.
I might better be 3 because it takes me longer to get to the phone.
Okay, so I'll be 1, Sandy, you'll be 2, and Mama will be 3.
That's right.
So we'll have this secret language now when we're in chat and say ring 1, ring
Yes.
2, ring 3.
Oh, man, that's right.
So what are you gonna make? What are you gonna make out of that labradorite, Sandy? What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. It turned out small enough. I might even make a ring out of it, guys.
That would be pretty. That would be gorgeous, especially on a middle finger.
Yeah. Might do a ring with that one.
With
Yeah,
some,
that
with
would be
some
pretty.
925.
Pardon me?
With some 925.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty. I'm addicted to 925. I'll tell you what.
That's just about all Sandy uses.
Yeah.
925.
Yeah, she won't put nothing less than that on there, I don't think.
No, the only other one I use, is the copper and the brass. But
Right, that's why I was asking.
yeah, no, I would probably put it in sterling.
But I like
got
copper and brass
This right
together.
here. I got this. I can't remember who I got it from, but I've been wearing it all day. I just took it off, and
Nice.
I love it. It's got the copper and then the brass
that's
in it.
pretty.
Can you see it?
Yes, that's real pretty.
Yep.
Sandy, well, hold it back up there again, Kelly. Let me. Oh yeah.
And then I also got. I got it from.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
And then I got this one for my granddaughter for the next time I get to see my granddaughter, whenever that.
Oh, and I like that too.
Because look how tiny it is.
Yeah, I see a little dog on it, and
Yep. And then I forgot she doesn't have her dog anymore. My daughter got rid of him.
Oh no.
Who knows? Maybe she has a different one now. I don't know. I haven't seen my granddaughter in a year, so.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, copper. Pat said copper and silver. Yeah, we can do that too.
What's that song? Silver and gold.
Yeah.
Silver and gold.
Oh, listen, Kelly.
That's the Christmas. What was his name?
Yul Brenner?
No, not Yul Brenner. He had the white hair. He was Frosty the Snowman, you weirdo.
Oh, it wasn't Kenny Rogers.
You weirdo.
He was Frosty the Snowman, that guy. What was his name?
Robin?
No.
Oh, he was Jack Frost.
Yeah, that was Jack. That was Michael Keaton was Jack Frost.
Oh.
Way
off.
Now I gotta look it up, y'all.
But Sandy, though, that bracelet Kelly's got, you could make some like it. Well, you've made some similar.
Yeah.
But you could do the twist, and then put a solid piece in between it.
Yeah.
And you've done something similar to that.
I went over there to see what copper I had for bracelets.
Don't even think about using the copper off of my bracelet.
That's a big hoop there. Oh, you know what he was? He wasn't Frosty the Snowman. He was the snowman in Rudolph.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm lost on that one.
Yeah, I just
I'm looking right now.
I think that's one I just watched.
Burl Ives.
Oh, okay.
Kenneth said Burl Ives.
Yep.
And so did Robert.
Yeah.
And so did Raven.
A little different than Yul Brenner.
Raven, you said you was 52. If you don't remember Burl Ives, now you must be older than 52.
Well, I'm 50 and I know who Burl Ives is.
Oh, okay.
Cats, I don't use the Argentine. I just use sterling.
Now, what is that Argentium?
It's the only thing that I can see that it's useful for is when you cast, you come out with a lot less fire scale in it, is basically what.
But it looks like silver.
Oh, it's sterling.
Oh, okay.
It's just a different alloy. See, fine silver is 999 and sterling is 925. So you've got that, 74 points.
Yeah.
So the less number, the better the silver.
No, the greater the number.
The greater the number.
999 is fine silver.
Oh, gotcha.
What do you use, Sandy?
Pardon me?
What do you use?
Sterling 925.
You do 925. Okay, that's what I thought.
Hello,
Yeah.
Tiki. Tiki.
Yeah.
I can't say it. Tiki.
Yeah, I up until you guys, I had never used copper or brass or anything. I had just used gold and silver. So,
well, I think we all love 925.
Your fault, guys.
Oh, well. No, wait a second. I think I'm the newest to this group. Maybe Kimmy is, but don't be blaming us. You're the ones that had to go and be so creative and draw us in.
Oh, darn. I just got hungry is what happened is my Social Security wouldn't last until the end of the month.
Well, I'm sure you're doing quite well now.
Well, we're getting better. I'm still recovering from this move.
Oh, that takes a while.
People like to talk about how many pieces of your jewelry that Kim Webster has. And I want to tell you, it seems like every time I talk with Kim on the phone, we end up talking about how beautiful your jewelry is. And I want to tell you something. She looks at each one of those pieces as art, Sandy.
Well, it is art.
It is. And she is so appreciative of every single piece. She just loves you. And she just loves the art that you create. I mean, it's not like, oh, that's pretty, I'm going to buy it. And then boom, there it goes. I mean, she's like in love with every single piece. And to listen to her talk about each piece, it's like somebody talking about a Monet that they have up on their wall or a Renoir that they have up on their wall.
You're making me blush.
Well, I mean, that's how she feels about it.
I think we all do.
Wow.
You feel that way about you and your art. But Kim, she'll grab every piece she can, and I don't.
Oh yeah, she will.
And I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either.
If I had the money, I would too.
Exactly, and that's just it.
Patricia asked, "Would it be possible to make a square tubing for a trim?"
Square tubing.
Square.
That'd be pretty. But how would you do it?
They make square tubing, but for me to make square tubing, see, normally the way you make tubing is you take your flat piece and then you start curving it around, and then you pull it through what they call is a draw plate, which has graduated holes going smaller. So as you draw this flat piece through these round holes, the metal starts closing in, the smaller the hole gets until that it meets. And I don't know how you would make small square tubing other than just buying it from the manufacturer.
It'd be hard to make a piece long enough too.
Yeah. Yeah, I would really have to be more creative than what I am to come up with some square tubing. But
I can see your mind working now.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I would do that. It would be interesting.
Yeah,
But,
might be something worth a try sometimes.
I don't know. I did sign up for that Patreon thing, and I'm gonna start it so that people can subscribe every month, and I'll do special things for my patrons.
Oh yay!
So
how
that
much is that going to be, Sandy?
I don't know. I think it starts at $1, $1 or something like
You
that.
got to charge us more than that.
So, well, I think there are different levels. I'm not real sure yet, guys. It's just in the very infant stage, because I want to do some stuff that isn't going to be, I don't know how to explain this without sounding kind of crass, but anyway, I want to do stuff and show you things that would not produce a lot of revenue for me. It would just be showing you processes. So
It would be like a teaching.
yeah, it would be more teaching than producing jewelry to sell.
I gotcha.
That's good. Yeah.
To offset that money that I could be making by making a piece of jewelry, we would be teaching you guys the process of like how enameling, how you do enameling.
You can, oh my goodness.
Working with clay. They have a polymer, they have a clay now that you can bake it and it comes out 925 or fine silver. And you work it just like clay. I'd like to show you guys that. And there's just a lot of processes that
on too.
I'll definitely sign up for that.
Yes.
I have a plating machine that I've never used. I mean, how many of you have sterling silver that has been gold plated and half of it's worn off?
Yes.
Well, you could get it replated. Wow. And so, we could play with that. We could just play, we could just have fun and play if, I had patrons supporting me. So,
and then we could send our pieces to you to be replated, and then you would charge us
for the repair.
It would. I don't know, guy. I haven't really formed it in my head because I'm trying to get past asking for money. And it's like I just have a real hard time with that. A real hard time.
Well, don't, because you do provide a real service, Sandy.
That's right.
And it's educational and informational and inspirational.
It wouldn't be like asking for money.
It's like you're teaching a course.
That's right.
Yeah.
All these people do Patreon for reselling, and all the information you really, really need is online somewhere, except for maybe the elite ones that make the really, really high dollars. But an average reseller can learn everything they need to learn without doing, a Patreon group. You're teaching something that we can't learn.
Nobody's here, guys.
Yeah, $5 at least would be a,
Oh yeah, and it's a month. It's not like it's every session. It's just a month.
Yes. I want her to see what Kennetha wrote.
And then the patrons would get, a special video once or twice a month, or be able to come into a hangout like this and ask questions. Quit, guys, or you're going up.
Sandy, I want you to see what Kennetha wrote up there. She's talking, what, but you would. I kind of see what she's saying.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to think about that on how we could get that to work. But stuff like that, we could get in a hangout and all of us could start talking. What if you did this? What if you did that? What would happen if you did this? Well, let's try it.
Tossing ideas around.
Yeah.
I don't ever have any ideas. I just listen to them.
Yeah. If we're enameling, well, Sandy, what would happen if you did this? I don't know. Let's try it.
Right.
And
I love enameling.
That's what I think teaching is all about is trial and error. And I think I have learned more from my errors than I have from my victories.
I think that's true in everyone's case, no matter what they're doing, though.
Yeah. So, you guys could hopefully glean from the mistakes as well as the successes.
Right.
And, you would have the opportunity to say, Sandy, I want to learn about such and such, and we could go off on that rabbit trail.
Yeah, I'm totally up for that. That is something, because I haven't signed up for anyone's Patreon ever. But I definitely would sign up. I definitely would sign up for yours.
I just want to learn the beginners.
Yeah.
Part of it.
Right.
I am a beginner.
Well, like Robert asked me the other day to put together a tool list of what were the very basic tools you would need to start silversmithing. So I'm gonna do that, and hopefully this guy in Gallup will work with us and maybe put a small kit together where you guys could order it from him. And
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yes. When are you supposed to meet with him?
Probably next Wednesday.
And then you'll know whether you'll do that.
I'll know for sure.
That's good.
And
I can hardly wait.
When I first started silversmithing, guys, I didn't have a lot of money either. And my first buffer was an old washing machine motor.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. And you made it.
I got an old washing machine for $5, and then I'll show you what you put on it.
Leave it to Sandy to turn a washing machine into a buffer.
There's someone I haven't seen before, a bunch of carrots. Hello and welcome.
So I bought a washing machine motor for $5 at the flea market, and then I went and you get this. It's called a spindle, and it fits over the shaft of the washing machine motor, and you tighten it down with these Allen screws, and then you put your buffing wheel on here, and the one I've got right now has a double shaft where I can have two wheels going. But I used to take the one buffing wheel off and put another one on, and hey guys, for $5 I was able to buff my jewelry that I made. Wow. Once I started melting down silver. But
that's incredible.
But sometimes when you're like between a rock and a hard place, you can come up with some good ideas that will work for you.
Absolutely. And that's
how did you learn how to do the mechanics? I mean, I'm just going to take this motor and make it into a buffer. I mean, how did you learn how to do that?
Well,
I was wondering that.
I was always mechanical, always. At 13, I bought my first motorcycle, and it was in a box. The guy had taken it all apart to repaint it, and then he had lost interest in it. It was a Harley Davidson Sprint, and
That answers that.
it was in a box, and the frame and the tires and everything were together, and without any instruction manual, I put that motorcycle back together.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's when my brain used to work.
Ricardo,
And it worked, huh?
that's his name. Ricardo is he said is the sterling plates and solder that you use is inexpensive.
It depends on the thickness of the sheet of silver. Let's see if I.
Canessa got it right. She is a Tinkerbell.
I was a tomboy. You know, I was underneath the car with my dad all the time. I don't know. I was the boy, my brother wasn't. So this is 26 gauge, and you can see how thin it is. It bends quite easily. This is 20 gauge, and it,
hard.
I barely can bend it. Obviously, per square inch, this is more money than this.
Right.
You can get away with this. I started out with 26 gauge, and it absolutely goes on the weight of the silver. That's how they sell it. So the thicker the gauge, the more money per square inch it's going to be. I don't know how to explain it any simpler than that.
But the other, the SOLDER, that's not expensive, is it?
No, it's about $20 an ounce.
Oh wow!
And that's for either hard solder or easy solder.
Heaven forbid, have to buy a pound of it.
Well, you know, the scrap value of it's, I think, $14 right now.
The what?
The scrap value for silver? I think it's $14. So why would they? I guess they would charge you for it being formed in whatever form it is in. Let me check.
Hello, John, Dad's Vintage Garage. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Hey, Johnny. What's up, Dad?
Let's go over here to Rio Grande.
You know, I don't mean to interrupt y'all when somebody comes in, but
no, that's fine. I like to know who's here.
Yeah, okay. I think we need to acknowledge.
Silver is going for $14.78 an ounce.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, that's fine silver. That's $9.99 silver.
Oh, okay.
And sterling is less silver content than that.
Right.
But you have a manufacturing cost on all of this.
Right, because they're putting it into sheets.
Right. They're alloying the silver, and then they're manufacturing it into sheets or wire or whatever it is.
Right.
And I know that Rio Grande will give you 85% of spot on your silver that you take back into them. And I think right now, I checked the other day, sterling, you can get 37 cents a gram right now.
This
is what scrap value of sterling is.
Wow.
You said
Yeah.
a gram?
Yeah.
A gram.
Did you say that's silver spot price?
Mm-hmm.
Because on this, maybe this isn't current. It says 1473. Oh wait, this
You have to go
3.
by the London stock market is who everybody takes their spot price from.
Okay.
And it will vary. Some days it varies as much as $1 an ounce.
Okay.
It just depends on the stock market. It depends on when they take their reading of the stock market to set the price for the day. You know, there's a lot of variables in there. So you could have quite a bit of variation depending on, you know, when they looked at the stock market and they set the price for the day.
Gotcha.
You know.
Hello, Kathy Eddie.
Yes, Robert. Actually, it's 31.1 grams per
ounce.
Troy ounce, yeah.
Oh, you said how much? 31?
31.1 grams per troy ounce. And the silver is sold in troy ounces.
I gotcha.
Not Avogadro ounces.
I could never pronounce that.
Well, I don't even know if I pronounced that right.
Okay, so I'm okay because I'm on that website, so I'm just trying to calculate this.
Which website is that?
Probably the wrong one. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Never mind. Silverrecyclers.com. Okay, where am I supposed to be now?
Go to riogrande.com.
I think that's the site I went to, and but his stuff's expensive.
Very expensive, yes. But they have a calculator on there that you can plug in the grams and find out exactly how much they will give you. Now, a lot of these other sites, guys, they say, well, we'll give you the scrap value of, you know, and they give you a ridiculous number, but they won't buy that scrap at that number that they give you.
Right.
Rio Grande will buy that scrap at the number they give you.
Do you have to pay shipping to send it to them, or do they pay it?
No, you have to pay shipping to get it to them. Yeah.
And that shipping is not cheap either.
Yeah. So, but it's.
Oh, look at the.
Oh, baby.
Is that Marla?
No, this is Raz. This
oh.
You feeling left out or what? What?
Sandy, this is so cool. You can order all of your stuff.
Yeah. But I think this guy that I'm going to talk to in Gallup has probably just as much at a lower price than Rio Grande. But Rio Grande carries a lot of stuff that nobody else does too. So
Bianca's leaving.
All right, Bianca.
Bye, Bianca.
What, are you getting jealous? Just getting jealous.
They love attention, don't they?
Where are you going, guy? Let me put you down. Don't just jump.
Oh, look at them ears.
What's a pennyweight? What's a pennyweight?
Okay, there are 20 pennyweights in an ounce.
Okay.
It's just another form of measurement.
How many milligrams in an ounce? Or how many grams in an ounce? Is it 1,000?
31.1 grams in a troy ounce.
What about a regular ounce?
I don't know. You'd have to get the conversion on it. I just deal in.
Hey Siri, how many grams in an ounce?
It's 28.35 grams.
Okay.
I was way off with 1,000.
Yeah, that's a kilo.
Yes.
A kilo is 1,000 grams.
Oh my goodness.
2.2 pounds. So you got to keep that in your head when you're buying stones, because some of the stone dealers will say it's so much per kilo, and some dealers will say it's so much per pound.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to keep all these numbers in your head so you can convert them and know whether you're getting a deal or not.
This website is fascinating.
Such as, I went up to a guy in Tucson this year, and he was selling turquoise. And I asked him how much, and he said 50 cents a gram, which sounds good, doesn't it? 50 cents a gram for
Sure
turquoise?
does.
Cool. Only trouble is there are 454 grams per pound.
Oh, wow.
So you're paying $225 per pound of that turquoise, and the turquoise was not worth that much a pound. You've got to keep those numbers in your head so you can convert them, because hey, 50 cents a gram, that's cheap, isn't it?
Well, a gram doesn't weigh very much, so.
No, there are 454 grams in a pound. So
yeah, when you put that times in there.
It took me a long time and a lot of really crummy deals to get those numbers in my head. Don't think that I'm that smart, because I'm not. I lost money.
We already think you're too smart.
No. So, no, Doris Day passed away today.
I'm just wondering if that's some of that fake news.
Let me check TMZ. You know, they're the truth.
I had a crush on her for a long time.
Oh, I always thought she was so pretty.
Yeah.
Classy. Very classy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that. How much is that doggy in the window?
Yeah. You learn by experience, and when it, wow, 97.
Goodness.
Good when
age.
It costs money, you learn even faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a cool lady, Robert. So guys, I think I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get back on in a little while and do the Kenitha and Roberta sent me friend mail. Stones, of course. Yay!
Yay!
Well, Sandy, thanks for including me.
Sure. Everybody's welcome in here, guys. You know,
thanks for including me again.
Always.
I love being in here.
A pleasure to have you guys in here. I love it when I can, talk back and forth, because you guys ask the questions that the chat wants to know. So, and I hate typing, so it works well.
Well, I appreciate it. It was very educational.
Feel free to come back anytime.
Hey, and let me know, Sandy, when you do your Patreon, when your Patreon's up, because I definitely want to partake in that.
Advertise that a lot.
Yeah, I'm still, like I said, I'm still trying to get past that little hiccup.
Don't.
We'll.
I think everybody would like that.
Your pieces are in such demand, Sandy, that you need to feel as special as the rest of us think of you as.
Right.
Because we all think you're just incredible, and you need to feel that.
No, I'm just Sandy, guys.
Yes, you are. That's what makes you so lovable.
Well, just Sandy's pretty incredible, if you ask me.
I'm telling you.
But that's the only way that I can see that I can bring you, the a lot of other stuff.
Hi, Bougie Bear. We're just getting off here, honey.
Yeah, unfortunately, but I will be back a little bit later to do the stones.
Have a good day, Sandy. I'll be watching that, okay?
All righty. Guys, I will see you in a little while.
And
Okay?
Sandy, thank you again for the cuff. I love it.
It was beautiful, Mama.
It is.
Thank you.
All right,
Everybody
ladies.
have a nice day.
Mama loves you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
And from Farron, Utah, guys, remember, I don't have a channel without you guys, and I do appreciate you and love you. All right. I'll see you in a little while.